to all you beautiful souls, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. For those of you here for the first time, my name's Cheri. I'm an intuitive tarot reader, message bearer, and light worker. Today's tarot reading is going to be a yes or no pick a card. But before we jump in, I want to take a moment for gratitude to say thank you to everyone who's gotten a private reading and sent me a gift. Your gifts are how I take care of my family, and they mean so much to me. So thank you, thank you, thank you. Now, for anyone who doesn't know how my private readings work, they're on a gift system. So I will record your reading, looking at whatever situations you want to look at, asking whatever questions you'd like to ask, and I will send you that reading as a gift. I ask that you return the gift as a monetary gift, whatever is affordable and feels appropriate to you. So my private readings are affordable to everybody. I am booked up for the rest of the week, but starting next week, I am scheduling again. So go ahead and email me if you'd like a private reading at TerrisInspiredTarot@gmail.com, and I'll get you on my schedule. Now, for today's reading, for the energy of the reading, we focused on self-love. So we have the pink candles for self-love, the strawberry quartz, which is for universal love, the red agate for self-love, and the rose quartz for love. So lots of self-love energy coming through the reading. Now, for reading selection, we have reading number 1, reading number 2, reading number 3, reading number 4, and reading number 5. If you already have an intuitive selection method chosen, go ahead and pause the video whenever you're ready, make your choice, and I'll see you in your reading. For anyone who would like a little bit of assistance honing in with their intuition, I'll lead a short breathing exercise. Let's begin by closing our eyes. Take a slow, deep breath in. Hold for 3 seconds. 1, 2, 3. Slowly release, letting your cares and worries float out of your body on your breath. Another slow, deep breath in. Hold for 3 seconds. 1, 2, 3. Slowly release, asking your question. Another slow, deep breath in. Hold for 3 seconds. 1, 2, 3. Slowly release. Now, one of the crystals or a number between 1 and 5 may just pop into your mind. If that happens, select that reading. If not, don't worry. One more slow, deep breath in. Hold for 3 seconds. 1, 2, 3. Slowly release. Now, when you're ready, open your eyes and select the reading that calls out to you the most. Trust your first instincts. That's your intuition. Now, for reminders, we have reading number 1, reading number 2, reading number 3, reading number 4, and reading number 5. Go ahead and use the timestamps in the comments and description to jump ahead to your reading, and I will see you there. Hello to all you beautiful souls who selected reading number 1 with the aquamarine. Your first message of the reading is to go with the flow. So whatever it is you're talking to tarot about, or just in your life situations in general, go with the flow is kind of the order of the day. Now, let's take a look at your yes or no. So angels, spirit guides, ancestors, please speak to us clearly through the transparent tarot, answering yes or no for the questions of group number 1. All right, I will shuffle till the deck feels ready. Then we'll cut, deal right off the top, taking 3 to 6 cards. And that will get us the direct yes or no. All right. Once more. All right, here we go. All right. You start with the 3 of Swords. The 3 of Swords can symbolize heartbreak. Next comes the King of Swords. That talks about challenges and tests and you needing to bring all of your strategy to the table through it. Now, the Queen of Wands comes out next. The Queen of Wands talks about you stepping into your true, authentic self. And then finally, there is the Hanging Man or the Hanged One. In a normal tarot deck, the Hanged One is, well, it is delays. It is the need to change your perspective. Here, it's a chrysalis, so it says that you're transforming. But with the 3 of Swords and the King of Swords and even really the Hanged One, it looks like a no to whatever you ask tarot. Now let's take a look at the situations surrounding your question. So angels, spirit guides, ancestors, please show us the situations surrounding their questions. The Emperor. Okay, so you taking your life and directing it the way you want it to go. 3 of Swords. All right, there is some definite heartbreak. Or you're asking about heartbreak because you've got the 3 of Swords twice. 5 of Coins. All right, so there's some fear of loneliness or fear around financial situations. And the World. So you are coming into completion somewhere. You really are transforming. Like, you got to know to whatever you ask tarot. Some of you are happy with it. It's directing, like, your life is going on the right path and you are very happy with the answer to your question being no. And then some of you are quite heartbroken about it. But all of you are coming into this beautiful completion in the World. You guys are transforming. This is a very transformative period, and the transforming part is going to come into completion. Like, the transformation is going to be done eventually. Now, let's see what the angels have to add to your reading. So, angels, for the best benefit of group number 1, please. Cherish innocence. All right, listen to that inner child. Whatever your inner child is saying, especially those of you that are heartbroken, take care of your inner child. Cherish that innocence inside you. All right, now I would like Moonology, starting with the 3 of Swords. So this heartbreak, what is there to add to this heartbreak energy in the 3 of Swords? What additional information is there? Show the world the real you. Okay, yeah, let the world see who you really are. It's going to help you step out of your heartbreak and into whatever's next for you. Now, I would also like to see Moonology for this 5 of Coins. Emotions are running high. All right, so there's fear in the 5 of Coins. You've got to let go of some of that fear, whether it's fear around relationships or fear around money. Emotions are running very high, so some of that fear needs to be let go of. It's going to help you progress. Now, let's see the Queen of the Moon for the Emperor. The Emperor talks about you directing your life the way you want it to go, you being in the driver's seat, and there is a hunger for that. Okay, so you are probably just starting to step into that role where you're making the decisions that lead your life down the path you want it to go. Some of you haven't even really started yet. You're just kind of in that hunger phase where you want to take control of things and really move the direction that you want to go. Now, let's see Queen of the Moon for the World. The Void. All right, so this is the beginning. The completion is the beginning. It's the start of something new. So just like I said with the transformation, you guys are going through a transformative period. It's going to come to completion and you're going to be somewhere new. The void is where you start. It's the very beginning. Now, let's see what the what the spellcasting oracle has to say for the transparent tarot. Animals. Okay, so take it however it resonates for you. Animals can mean a lot of different things. It can be anything from a suggestion to share your life with an animal, to get a emotional support animal. It could be to do work with animals, you know, rescue work, that sort of thing. Or it could be your spirit guide saying, hey, we are talking to you through the repetitive animals that you're seeing. So however it resonates for you. Now, let's see what the Sacred Forest Oracle says for group number 1. All right, so the Sacred Forest Oracle. Standing stones, passage. Okay, so you guys are kind of, you know, you're on that passageway. Like, it's coming back to the transforming. You're getting there. You're coming to your completion. You're going to have a brand new start. This is kind of the passageway that you walk through to get there. Now, let's see what the wisdom deck has to add. So, angels, spirit guides, ancestors, out of the wisdom deck, please, for the best benefit of group number 1. Healer. Okay. So some of you are destined to be healers. Some of you already are healers. You know, there's lots of ways to be a healer, whether you heal with a smile, whether you heal with energy, whether you're actually in the medical profession. There are lots of different ways to be a healer, but you guys are gifted with the healing gift. So just, yeah, let it flow through you. Now, let's see what the Starseed deck has to add for group number 1. So, angels, spirit guides, ancestors for group number 1, please. All right, we start with love. Live your truth and share the love that's in your soul. Also, definitely, you know, some self-love as well. Show the world who you are. Make sure you are practicing self-love, but live that truth and just share the love inside you. Now, next you get surrender. Surrender your need to control the outcome and just be with life in this present moment. Step into whatever this new beginning is and just be in the moment. And then finally, abundance. When your heart's intention is to serve humanity, doors of abundance naturally open. So don't be afraid around finances. Just, you know, make sure you set your heart's intention to be of service, and abundance is just going to flow to you. All right, that is all I have for reading number 1 today. Thank you so much for choosing me as your tarot reader. Thank you for spending your time with me. If you enjoyed your reading, please don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. And until next time, love, light, courage, and strength to each and every one of you. Bye-bye. Hello to all you beautiful souls who selected reading number 2 with the Golden Healer Quartz. Your first message of the reading is to open the door. So make sure that the doors and avenues are open for whatever it is you're trying to manifest in your life. Let whatever abundance, love, good things into your life that you desire. Now, let's take a look at your yes or no. So, angels, spirit guides, ancestors, please answer us clearly through the transparent tarot. Yes or no for the questions of group number 2. Now, I will shuffle till the deck feels ready, then I'll cut and we'll deal right off the top taking 3 to 6 cards. All right, let's see here. Once more. Okay. All right. So you guys start with the Death card. That's the end of something for the start of something new. The Devil comes out immediately after that. So you've got 2 major arcana now. The Devil talks about a really stuck energy. It talks about, it can talk about love triangles. It can talk about addictions. It talks about feeling stuck. And then finally, you guys have the World. So this is coming to completion for you, but the answer to whatever you ask Tarot is no. Now, let's see what situations you're talking to Tarot about so we can get a little added guidance. So angels, spirit guides, ancestors, please show us the situations around what they're asking Tarot. 2 of Cups, so soulmate questions. Ace of Cups, new emotional beginnings. The Chariot, so things driving forward by your determination. And the Page of Cups, fun and socializing. Okay, it looks like many of you are very, very happy with this no. Now, like the message that's through the Transparent Tarot is something is ending, and whatever is ending is this feeling that is the Devil energy. It's the feeling of being stuck. So that is ending. Something new is coming in. This is coming to completion. All right. Now, there's so much beautiful energy in the situations around what you're asking Tarot. Let's start with, let's start with an angel card, and we'll see what the angels have to add. So angels, universal heart. All right, make sure you're very clear about what you want, that you're doing things for the best benefit of the, global consciousness as well as your own. Be very clear with the angels about what you want. All right, now let's see Moonology for the Chariot. So for the Chariot, expect powerful change. All right, so wherever you put your determination in, you can expect powerful change. You are a driving force that is going to drive situations forward for you. Now, let's see about this 2 of Cups over here. The 2 of Cups is a soulmate relationship. It can be a friendship relationship. It can be a romantic relationship, but it's a soulmate connection. Ooh, you get self-love. Okay, so this may be saying to step into your romantic soulmate connection. You need to focus on self-love. You need to love yourself so that you can love somebody else. And I mean, really take good care of yourself. This is saying, you should love yourself the way you would love your soulmate. Now, let's take a look at this Ace of Cups. Ooh, all right. So you guys have a new beginning that's going to lead you into abundance. That is beautiful. That could be like, this is an emotional beginning normally, and abundance is generally financial, but together this can be an abundance of friendship. It can be an abundance of finances. It can be, an abundance of something like that, something in one of those general areas. Now, let's see what the spell casting oracle says for the Page of Cups. So what is there to add to this fun and socializing in the Page of Cups? Career. All right. So there may be something social about your career, or there may be something, you may be on a career path that you are just going to find very, very fun and very social for you. You will be stepping into your career path through some level of connection to friends, or just really fun energy. Now, let's see what there is to add to this transparent tarot out of the spellcasting oracle. Well-being. All right, this no is definitely for your well-being. You are coming out of some really stuck energy, so expect that powerful change. Your determination is going to drive it forward. All right, now let's see what the Sacred Forest Oracle has to add. Mystic Meadow Sanctuary. Okay. So give yourself some sanctuary. Give yourself some time to yourself. You know, this kind of goes with your self-love. Make sure you're getting taken care of. Make sure you are taking care of you and you're providing yourself a sanctuary where you can really get away from the troubles and challenges that are in everyday life. All right, now let's see what the wisdom deck has to add for group number 2. So angels, spirit guides, thank you. All right, you get the masculine. So very masculine energy, action, you driving things forward, you know, taking action. The Chariot is also about taking action. You're going to be taking action. It's going to move you forward. Now, let's see what the Little Starseed deck has to add for group number 2. Angels, spirit guides, ancestors. For the best benefit of group number 2, please. That's a lot, but we'll take them. Okay, so you start with reflection. See all aspects of yourself through the reflection of the one who mirrors your hidden self. Then you get choice. By staying conscious in your thoughts, you guide your journey in the direction of choice. Gratitude. Universal love shines through the miracles of life all around you. And finally, vision. Trust in your ability to create the vision in your soul. So create the vision of what you want, and then you'll be able to step into it. All right, that is all I have for reading number 2. Thank you so much for choosing me as your tarot reader. Thank you for spending your time with me. If you enjoyed your reading, please don't forget to subscribe unless you already have. Until next time, love, light, courage, and strength to each and every one of you. Bye-bye. Hello to all you beautiful souls who selected reading number 3 with the Carnelian. Your first message of the reading is to feed your creativity. So wherever your creativity lies, make sure you are getting it out for some fresh air. Now, let's see what your yes or no answer is. Angels, spirit guides, ancestors. Please answer clearly through the transparent tarot, yes or no, for the questions of group number 3. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Now we'll shuffle till the deck feels ready, then we'll cut, and we'll deal right off the top, taking 3 to 6 cards. All right, once more. There we go. All right. Okay. So you guys start with the High Priestess. That is all about following your intuition. So your intuition is not going to lead you wrong. Now you have the King of Pentacles coming out. That can represent you. It can represent someone in the situation around you. But it has a very, very loving, generous energy. Now, next we see the King of Swords. The King of Swords talks about having some challenges and tests come through where you really need your strategy, your intelligence to get through them. Next is the Three of Swords. The Three of Swords is it's heartbreak. And then the Seven of Swords, which can talk about Something sneaky possibly going on in the background, or possibly hanging on to things just a little bit too tightly, hanging on to baggage. Now, this looks like a no to whatever you asked, Tarot. So let's take a look at the situations surrounding your question. So angels, spirit guides, ancestors, the situations for group number 3, please. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, let's take a look. The Hermit. All right, spending lots of time alone, but that time can be very productive. The Lovers. All right, soulmate connections. What else? The Eight of Wands. So spirit guide messages, fast-moving situations. And the Moon. Some fear around decisions. Okay, so in this transparent tarot, it started with your intuition. So definitely following your intuition, however your intuition leads you. There is some fear around decisions for some of you, but your dreams are playing a factor. Your intuition is not going to lead you wrong. You've got fast-moving spirit guide messages coming in with the Eight of Wands. Some of you are stepping into the Lovers, or some of you are dealing with situations with the Lovers. We'll get Oracle for all of it and see kind of where it goes. Now, let's start your Oracle off with an angel card. So, angels, for the best benefit of group number 3, please. Love. All right, so the angels pouring out their love on you. Enter everything with love. Love is headed your way. Now, let's see Moonology for the Moon. So for the fear around decisions that we have in the Moon, your hard work is paying off. Okay, so some of you working through these situations that you're having to work through, and some of them are pretty heavy with what you've got going on in the Transparent Tarot. You're working through these energies and your hard work is paying off. You're stepping into the situations that are going to lead you forward. Things are going to move quickly. Now, this Eight of Wands, since we're talking about things moving quickly and spirit guide messages, what is there to add to this Eight of Wands? Beauty. Okay, things are moving quickly in a very beautiful direction. Now, I would also like Queen of the Moon for the Lovers. What is going on here? Because the answer was no to whatever you asked, Tarot. So let's see what the Lovers is here for. Will. All right, so your will plays a significant factor in your lover's situation. If you want a soulmate relationship and you're not in one, then your will can manifest it. You can bring in the type of love that's going to take care of you as opposed to the type of love that will break your heart. Now, let's see what the spellcasting oracle says for the Hermit. Because the Hermit says there's lots of alone time. Reconciliation. Okay, some of you may be reconciling with your soulmate. You know, going from alone time back into the Lovers with reconciliation and your will. So if you are reconciling, then yeah, just follow your intuition. Let's see about the Transparent Tarot. Let's see what there is to add for that. Lighten your load. Okay, yeah, don't take on too much. You know, just release whatever can be released, whatever weighs on you that you don't need. Let it go. Now, let's see the Sacred Forest Oracle. Dragonfly Spirit, change. Okay, so things are going to change. You're going to be stepping into a new, faster energy that is going to lead you into beautiful situations. Now, let's see what the wisdom deck has to add for group number 3. Angels, spirit guides. That's too much. Angels, spirit guides, ancestors. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You get wand, intention. Set your intentions. Be very clear with the universe about what you want. Like I was saying, you can manifest that situation that you want. Now, let's see what the Starseed deck has to add. Angels, spirit guides, ancestors for the best benefit of group number 3. Okay. You start with freedom. Follow your heart and nurture your soul with love and freedom to grow. Then you get advancement. A strong energy is propelling you forward. Follow the stirrings of your heart. And finally, patience. Be patient and allow destiny to unfold at its own pace. So you will get to where you want to go. You just have to be patient on the road there. All right, that's all I have for reading number 3. Thank you so much for choosing me as your tarot reader. Thank you for spending your time with me. If you enjoyed your reading, please don't forget to subscribe unless you already have. Until next time, love, light, courage, and strength to each and every one of you. Bye-bye. Hello to all you beautiful souls who selected reading number 4 with the Azurite. Your first message of the reading is to get laser focused. So make sure you keep your focus on where you're going and what it is you want to accomplish and do. Now, let's take a look at your yes or your no. So, angels, spirit guides, ancestors, please speak to us clearly through the transparent tarot, answering yes or no for the questions of group number 4. All right, let's take a look here. We'll shuffle till the deck feels ready. Then we'll cut and we'll deal right off the top, taking 3 to 6 cards. All right, once more. Okay, let's see what we've got here. All right, you guys start with the 7 of Cups. That talks about having lots of options and needing to wait for the right one. Next, you get the 5 of Cups. That is it's almost a sadness feeling, looking at what you've lost versus looking at what you still have. Now, next comes out the 2 of Cups. Lots of emotional energy here with all the cups. The 2 of Cups talks about your soulmate relationship. And then you have the Tower. The Tower is change. It's not always necessarily a bad change. It could be a very good change, but it is change. And then you also have the 2 of Wands coming out. So partnerships flourishing. All right, well, with the Tower here, even the change can be very positive. There's lots of options. You've got soulmate relationships. You've got wonderful partnerships. There is the warning in the 5 of Cups that just says, look at what you have versus looking at what you've lost. This looks more positive than negative, so it looks like a yes to me to whatever you asked, Tarot. Now, let's take a look at the situations surrounding your questions. So, angels, spirit guides, ancestors, please show us the situations surrounding the questions of group number 4. All right, let's take a look here. 2 of Cups, again, that's the second time. You've got that soulmate relationship. So those of you that are asking, hey, is this my soulmate? It's definitely a solid yes with this 2 of Cups coming out twice. Now, oh my God, the 7 of Cups. Okay, so the 7 of Cups has come out twice now too. It's talking about options and waiting for the right option to come in for you, being patient because the right option is out there, and then kind of seizing it once you identify it. Now, You also get the King of Wands. That can be, it can represent a person that is very, very passionate, or it can represent a creative project, or, you know, doing something with your passions and that people will follow you. You know, people are going to be drawn to your passionate energy when you use it creatively. Now, you also get the Six of Wands, so victory. Absolutely, this is beautiful. So let's get you an angel card, and then we'll get oracle for all the tarot. So angels, for the best benefit of group number 4, please. Archangel Raguel. Okay. Archangel Raguel is the Archangel of Fairness. So he is working in your corner, making sure that, you know, if you've been crossed or treated unfairly in the past, he is righting the situation now. You know, he's working in your life to really bring in the romantic relationships you're looking for, or whatever option it is, the creative passions, bringing all of those in for you to replace whatever's been lost. Now, let's see from Moonology for the Seven of Cups. What is there to add to the Seven of Cups? Be bold and make the first move. Okay, so I feel like you have waited. You know, the Seven of Cups is talking about waiting for the right option, but seizing it when you get there. And with this be bold and make the first move coming out for your clarification, it seems like you already know what the right option is for some of you. So if you know for sure, hey, this is what's good for me, this is what's right for me, then be bold and make that first move into it. The universe has sent this to you. Now, let's see Queen of the Moon for the Two of Cups. So for the Two of Cups, blossoming. Okay, these soulmate relationships are blossoming. They're beautiful. So just relax and let the universe guide you. It is a journey with your soulmate, so just kind of let it blossom. Now, this King of Wands out of Queen of the Moon. Ooh, sovereignty. Okay, you have the will to step into wherever, like however you can use your passions creatively. However that is for you, you have the will to do it, and it's going to lead you great places. Now, let's see the spellcasting oracle for the Six of Wands. So what is there to add to this Six of Wands? Protection. All right, so you have a protected victory. You know, this is, it's beautiful. You have nothing to worry about. You're going to come out on top in whatever situation it is you're asking about today. Now, let's see the spellcasting oracle for the Transparent Tarot. Closure. Okay. So some of you are getting closure in, you know, previous relationships. Like I said with Archangel Raguel, coming out to right things. I think that some of you have been hurt in previous relationships and are now stepping into real soulmate relationships that are, it's, you know, you've gotten the closure that you need, and you're going to be moving into something much better. Now, let's see what the Sacred Forest Oracle has to add. So, Sacred Forest Oracle for group number 4. You get Wolf Spirit, family. Okay, so family is very important. Many of you asking questions regarding your family, you know, and the Wolf Spirit comes out as a signifier for that. Your family's, you know, whether this is your soul family or your actual physical family, there is growth. There is, you know, wonderful positive energy surrounding, you know, the situation. So your family is in a wonderful protected environment. Now, let's see what the Wisdom deck has to add for group number 4. Magic Circle, protection. See, that's what I was talking about with the protection. You guys are protected. You know, everything, you've got protection all across the board here. So it's trying to communicate, like the universe is trying to communicate with you very clearly that that you can step into whatever it is you want to step into, whatever it is you're talking about. You are absolutely protected. Now, let's see what the Starseed deck has to add for the best benefit of group number 4, please. Okay. There we go. All right, so you start with creation. Being creative is a wonderful way of witnessing the unfolding of your limitless creative soul. All right, I'm going to put that over here with your King of Wands, because that is all about following your passions, releasing your creativity, and, you know, you just developing from it. Now, next you get strength. You are being guided by the cosmos. Stay strong. A positive outcome is assured. Yes, it is definitely a positive outcome. And then finally you get transcendence. Transcend your mind's limitations and allow your soul's light to truly shine. All right, that is all I have for reading number 4. Thank you so much for choosing me as your tarot reader and for spending your time with me. If you enjoyed your reading, please don't forget to subscribe unless you already have. Until next time, love, light, courage, and strength to each and every one of you. Bye-bye. Hello to all you beautiful souls who selected reading number 5 with the Moonstone. Your first message of the reading is to live your purpose. So whatever your purpose is, really just step into it. Now, let's see whether you get a yes or no to your question. So, angels, spirit guides, ancestors, please answer clearly through the transparent tarot, yes or no, to the questions of group number 5. All right, let's see here. We'll shuffle until the deck feels ready, and then we'll cut and deal straight off the top, taking 3 to 6 cards. All right, let's take a look here. All right. Okay, we start with strength. So you are absolutely strong enough to deal with whatever situations you are facing right now. Now, next is the 9 of Pentacles. The 9 of Pentacles talks about drawing in your abundance by doing something nice for yourself. So maybe spending a little bit of money on yourself. Next, the 2 of Wands comes out. That is partnerships flourishing. So whether they're romantic or creative, your partnerships are definitely looking good. Now, the Phoenix comes out next. That's Judgment in a standard tarot deck. It talks about second chances and rising from the ashes. Then you have the Page of Wands, which is either reunions or creative projects. It can represent young people that are just passionate and driven. So, you know, any of those things. And then finally, to top it all off, you have the Star. The Star is a gift from the divine, healing, beautiful energy. This is absolutely a yes to whatever you ask, Tarot. Now, let's take a look at the situations surrounding your question. So, angels, spirit guides, ancestors, please show us the situations surrounding the questions of group number 5. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, so some of you are asking questions where you're worried around work or home with the 5 of Swords. Knight of Cups, some of you asking about romantic proposals. Let's see here. Eight of Swords. All right, there's definitely a stuck energy that hopefully you're going to be stepping out of soon. But we'll look at it with the Oracle. And the Five of Wands. So some fighting for what you want, some fighting in general. Some of you may be fighting in your romantic relationships and you're wondering if you're going to progress to the next level. It does look like you will. The Knight of Cups talks about moving to the next level. Now, we're going to get Oracle for everything, but let's start you with an Angel card. So, Angels, what is there to add for the best benefit of group number 5? Silence your thoughts. All right, so you guys need to meditate a little bit. Take some time, quiet those thoughts, really listen with your heart and kind of see where the universe is directing you. Now, let's see let's take a look at the fives with Moonology. So we will start with the Five of Swords. A new start is coming. Okay, so this represents you worrying about work or home or something like that. A new start is coming here. You do not have to worry. You can release this worry. It doesn't need to be a part of things. Now, for the Five of Wands, emotions are running high. All right, so wherever there has been fighting and arguing, it is probably because emotions are running really, really high. You know, everybody's very passionate. There's a lot of passion in the Wand suit. And, you know, everybody's very passionate about how they feel and about communicating it. So just remember, emotions are running high, but you can navigate it. Now, let's see what Queen of the Moon says for that Eight of Swords. That Eight of Swords is the stuck energy. So what is there to add there? Trust. All right. So trust may be where you guys are getting stuck in your relationships for some of you. Some of you just need to trust that you're going to move out of the stuck energy. But for some of you, especially when you're looking at proposals and moving into the next stage of your relationship, trust needs to be a significant factor in that. So just, you know, try to open your heart to the idea of trusting. Now, let's see for the Knight of Cups. All right, abundance. This is a beautiful proposal. It's a beautiful moving forward in a relationship. It could also represent, some of you may be asking about promotions at work. This abundance with the proposal can represent you getting a work promotion with, you know, the compensation that goes with it. But it's going to be a beautiful energy, whatever this proposal is for you. Now, let's see the spellcasting oracle for the Transparent Tarot. All right, so what is there to add to the Transparent Tarot? Lighten your load. All right, so as you step into your new beginnings, as you step into your reunions, as you move forward with your partnerships, you need to lighten your load. You take on a little bit too much. So just, you know, share the responsibilities with those that are part of your partnerships. It's a give and take, and you do well more than your part sometimes. So just, you know, lighten your load a little bit. Now, let's see what the Sacred Forest Oracle has to add. Meandering pathway, flow. All right, so just let things flow. You are stepping into a new start. The new start is coming. So let things flow. You're headed in beautiful directions. Like there's a gift from the divine and the star. So you are headed beautiful directions. Just flow with the universe. Now, let's get you a protection card. Not a protection card. I mean, well, they are protection, but they are wisdom cards. So, a wisdom card for group number 5, please. Okay, you got 2 of them. All right, you got Scrying Mirror, Shadow, and Spell Manifestation. So really focus on your manifestations. You may benefit from writing down those manifestations. And, you know, there's kind of some shadow energy, maybe some shadow work that needs to be done just a little bit to kind of let you out of some of this stuck energy. I think that some of you have some issues with trust that are keeping you blocked, and some shadow work is going to help with that. Now, let's see what the Starseed deck has to add for group number 5. Angels, spirit guides, ancestors for group number 5, please. Okay. You start with observation. Expand your consciousness by observing the divine matrix of life. All right, I'm going to put that over here because, you know, this talks about a little bit of need for meditation, slowing down those thoughts, bringing down those emotions a little bit, and some, you know, time with nature, some observation of the situations can be very beneficial when slowing down just a little bit. Now, next you get magnificence. You are amazing, magnificent, and unique, but most importantly, you are enough. Okay, so do not worry about your worth. You are absolutely enough. And finally, you get guidance. You are not alone. You are guided by masters and teachers of the highest realms. All right, well, that is all I have for reading number 5 today. Thank you so much for choosing me as your tarot reader. Thank you for spending your time with me. If you enjoyed your reading, please don't forget to subscribe unless you already have. Until next time, love, light, courage, and strength to each and every one of you. Bye-bye.